Drag Survivor All-Stars is proudly presented by the Ravensvale Podcast Network. It was time for the first official week of the competition. Each team was tasked with preparing for the annual creative presentation and Battle of the Bands competition. How would the new All-Stars dynamic impact the first week of the game? The FauxFur tribe faced uncertainty in their first week of competition. Several contestants lived across the state, resulting in them being unable to get together in person.
As a whole, I do like my team. I think earlier in the week we had a few, I don't want to say arguments, but a few tiffs. I think we just have a lot of different ideas happening that can, I don't know, just not always get to a group consensus as soon as we need it to. So in that instance, my team is not my favorite, but I love everyone on it.
I'm very iffy with my team. Morphine made it a point to call out to the audience that our team's all scattered across East Tennessee, which also so is the Mustache tribe. So who fucking cares? That's kind of my biggest concern. That really put a lot of anxiety into our team. Other than that, I really like working with them. I think Greta has a bunch of fun, kooky ideas. She's also a great mixer. Cairo always serves con, and I'm also kind of very iffy about how she's playing her game, so I have to keep my eye on her for sure. I really want her on my team anyway.
I was honestly going to choose different people, but I got so in my head about the block from the other captains that I kind of wanted to play it safe, but I'm still happy with my team. I still though feel like after I got Jules, my consciousness just went away. It just escaped me, girl. But at the end of the day, I have the tribe that I have, and we're gonna work with it. So, fuck it.
I love my team. They were hard to get used to at first because they talk at the speed of snail sometimes, and it's hard to get them together on something sometimes. But once we get focused and once we get going, I love them. I think they're awesome. Once we got over our little bit of drama that we had this week, I love them. They're great.
My tribe is a little bit of mixture of a little bit of everything. I think they're great people, and I'm kind of excited to work with them, but I'm not too thrilled to be in a tribe with them. 3 of them absolutely are not going to be here until Sunday, so kind of making tribes work together is not doing so well.
I actually really like my team. We kind of got off to an awkward start throwing out ideas and stuff, but we got it together, and once we got it together, it was great.
I came in really hard with a lot of ideas, and they didn't like them, so they threw them out, and I was a little bit salty, and that's okay, I could get over that, but everybody was a little scattered and just could not get down what we were actually doing. So Greta had to pop her top a little bit at one point. Now it wasn't anything I didn't go crazy, but everybody knew I kind of wasn't happy because we were dragging our feet. So I said, y'all handle this, I'm going to bed. And then by the time I woke up in the morning, they had worked it out and it was great. So yeah, we love it, we're fine now. I love my team.
Not really sure who's gonna go home. We all kind of talked about possibly it's gonna be the one who did the worst, but you never know what everybody's gonna vote for.
I think we all are on a group consensus of, for the first week, if we go into the bottom, we want to eliminate the weakest one, so that way going forward in the tribe challenges, we can weed out the lower scores and score higher, so on.
I really don't have anybody down that I want to send home. I really want everybody on our tribe to stay, but at this moment, I feel like I'm leaning more towards Lucid. It hurts because like Lucid is such a little sweetheart, but Lucid was kind of contributed the less this week out of everybody, and yeah, unfortunately that kind of puts him in his demise for me.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably me, because I did have a little bit of a diva moment this week. It was for a good cause, but the fact is, I am gonna go ahead and prepare myself that if this thing goes tits up, they're sending Greta home. And that's okay, I'm at peace with that.
As of right now, my closest alliance is probably the Platinum Angel. She and I get along really, really well. It's just a bunch of dolls, like, getting in the gig together, having fun. I'm also kind of like in a top 7 alliance that consists of me, Sean, Royal Disaster, Alexandra Cartier, Colin Boutte, Cairo, and the Platinum Angel.
Out of that 7, I really only fully trust Royal, and I like halfway trust Jules, so that's kind of like where I stand with that.
It really feels like I'm on the outside. I know Colin and Royal and Alexandra are communicating really well. That leaves me and Platinum and Cairo kind of on the outside. I know Sean kind of bounces back and forth between everybody. And also know Sean was leaking information from our tribe to the other tribes. So that kind of makes me not trust him as much, because it's okay if you do, I don't fucking care, but I want to be in on it. So I really feel excluded from the top 7. And I know I said before, I really want to beat the best of the best, but it seems like those people have already discounted me, so I might have to change how I play this entire game.
In the first impressions twist, Jules received the most votes from her team and went on a journey. She got to choose forgiveness or revenge.
So my team voted for me last week. We kind of thought it was going to be like who does the lip sync battle, and they really wanted me to do it. I kind of really didn't want to do it, but I looked like a zombie girl. Hello, they just know who to put their faith in. So I had to come out here, and I could not do the lip sync, and I could choose either forgiveness or I could choose revenge. If I chose forgiveness, everybody on my team would get additional fire tokens, and I would get 3 more. And if I chose vengeance, then I got a advantage that changes after the first tribal council. Right now it is a hidden immunity idol, which will change after this week. So yeah, I chose revenge. I told my team too that I chose revenge, and they're not going to get the fire tokens. I just wanted the extra advantage. I'm going to need it. I've won already, and I feel like I have a huge target on my back from the get-go.
Because Jules chose the revenge option, she received a mysterious unnamed advantage in the form of an idol she can opt to use only at the first tribal council of the game. If she does not use it at the first tribal council, she will receive the full advantage the next week. Would she risk it for safety, or wait for something better? The Glamour tribe immediately split apart after tribe selection. It would seem a rebellion was on the horizon against the team captain.
I absolutely love my team. We get along really well. We were brainstorming literally on day 1, and we came up with a concept like simultaneously. Like we all video chatted. Everyone was on the same page. Nobody had any real disagreements whatsoever. At first, we were kind of like, bouncing around ideas. At first, it was going to be something like Kids Bop or whatever. And as funny as that probably sounds, it started to get a little messy. So we just scrapped that, and we came up with a Sister Act number, which everyone's familiar with the film. Everyone's familiar with how it goes. And I couldn't be more proud and more happy with my team.
I do like my tribe. I think we are the most put together this week. I have heard that the other tribes they have not really had a whole lot of rehearsal. We had 2 nights back to back that we could rehearse, and we're also rehearsing this evening before everything happens.
I think we missed some opportunities on maybe having some really hard, heavy hitters, but also that's really good because I know that I'm not a super heavy hitter. I do think that I'm a great performer, but there are certainly people who are much more talented or have done things longer than I have and are more seasoned. So as far as if I like my group, I do for now. There are definitely some issues there that we need to get removed, but I do like my team. I don't trust them except for Royal and Dixon. There is some trust there, but I also know that I need to be aware.
I was definitely running rehearsals like like the Navy, but I really wanted us to be very tight. I wanted us to be together, and I didn't want to lose this competition. The other tribes think that we're boogers, so I'm going to prove to them that the boogers will be winning this challenge.
The tea with my team is that I got the perfect team for my game. I helped convince Dixon to do this. I am Perry's probably #1 person they even talked to. Royal made the biggest mistake picking me for her tribe because she lost control of it the moment she did that.
I think everybody wants to get rid of Royal because she's allied with a lot of really strong people, but I think there's a very good chance of her winning individual immunity if we were to be in the bottom. So in that event, I think the next person to get rid of is Rala, because she has been untrustworthy somewhat.
My main alliance is the Secret Squad. It is me, Ruby, Perry, and Platinum. So I was stoked because our original game plan was come in 2 each team. Perfect. We ended up 2 on each tribe.
I think that Ivory needs to go because she does nothing but talk and talk and talk. Her mouth runs more than her sewing machine, girl.
I am going to be voting for Ivory. She's just playing a very devious, messy kind of game. And I understand it, of course you gotta do that, but girl, you're hot and strong right now. And you're kind of a social threat. So we gotta get you out, sis. You've been going around saying different things to different people, and that's been since like way before even the photo shoot. So we gotta get you out.
If my team loses, there's one of 2 ways that this could go. I do not want to get rid of Rala or Dixon, but word on the street is that Ivory and Perry are trying to get rid of Dixon. Dixon is one of my allies right now. Dixon and Rala are my like go-to people on my tribe. I don't give a fuck that none of y'all don't like him right now. I'm gonna use him while he's here. He likes me, and I'm gonna take that.
In the first impressions twist, Perry received the most votes from her team and went on a journey. She got to choose forgiveness or revenge.
At first, when Morph said you have to vote for somebody, I about passed the fuck out because I was like, oh, we're just getting rid of someone. Oh, we're just getting rid of 3 people right off the bat. What in the shit? And then Royal goes, no, I think this is to lip sync. We're choosing the people to lip sync. And I go, okay, I would love to do the lip sync. I have listened to the song a whole bunch, just in case. And I think I know it pretty well. And then everybody else on the team is like, I don't know this fucking song at all, and I don't want to do the lip sync. So I'm like, okay, I guess it's me. So they pick me, and then Morphine goes, well, you're not going to lip sync. It's something else. You're going on a special secret little journey. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So then Morphine is like, you can either pick forgiveness or you can pick revenge. And if you pick forgiveness, your whole team gets extra fire tokens and you will get 3 fire tokens. If you pick revenge, you get something secret. And I'm like, okay, me getting a bunch of extra fire tokens is, well, a bunch, 3 extra fire tokens, that's pretty baller. That's really good. And you know, the secret thing, it's probably an idol, but I don't know, I can get an idol with fire tokens. So I kind of just want the tokens. And also, you know, what if the revenge thing is something that's gonna like fuck over my teammates? I don't want to do that, because they didn't. I don't want revenge. They didn't like. There was no malice. They thought they were picking me to lip sync because I knew the words.
Because Perry chose the forgiveness option, her entire team received 1 bonus fire token to start the game. For her charity, Perry received 3 additional fire tokens, setting her far ahead of the rest of her team. In contrast to the other tribes, the Mustache tribe worked together well and had very little issues. However, with such big names on the tribe, it was entirely up in the air how long this peace would last.
I feel amazing about my team. I am so glad that Colin was able to orchestrate getting me on the team, because if you watched last week, you saw that Cairo blocked me being picked by Colin, and then Colin came back and blocked Cairo trying to snatch me up. That was some drama, honey, and I was in the center of it all.
I chose this tribe based on talent. I knew that I wanted Judy Good because I did not get a chance to work with her in season 3, and I knew that she was a fan favorite. I chose Alexandra Cartier because it's Alexandra Cartier, and they're very likable. They do very, very well. I chose the Platinum Angel because they are also a fan favorite, and they also have very, very good concepts coming up.
Colin really had to orchestrate that to get me, so I felt very honored that he picked me and chose me, and I really love the rest of my team.
I love my team. I think we all get along really well. We all work well together. We all have really great ideas, and we all love each other.
There's been a top 7 alliance already created, and it was just a bunch of us that happened to be in the back dressing room last week. So the top 7 would include me, TPA, Jules, Cairo, Colin, Sean, and Royal. I think that's 7. We made a group message for it, but we haven't really been talking that much. And that really doesn't align with my plan for this game, which is to try to rally up people to get rid of the high scorers.
We had this quote-unquote top 7 alliance in the beginning, but if anyone knows anything about Survivor or Big Brother, that just is not possible, and it never usually lasts. So, and also when we did it, everybody was looking so shady, and I knew, I was like, this is bullshit. Nobody's gonna fucking do this. So I was talking to Jules, and we've just like discussed things, and I'm like, well, just so you know, Sean and Colin and Alexandra are all talking, and so is Royal, but then they're not talking to me, Jules, or Cairo. So if they're not talking to us, they're talking about us.
I really like my team this year. We did not have any arguments, any drama this entire week, unlike the other teams that I've heard. I truly do like everyone, but someone has to go home first, so I say we get out the big competition.
So my main alliance is the Secret Squad with Ivory Trade, Ruby Rose, and Perry Dolia. That is my main hidden secret alliance beneath the whole entire game. We're keeping that very secret. However, I am also working with Cairo and Jules as well. So I am also kind of bringing these people together in a way.
In the first impressions twist, Ruby received the most votes from her team and went on a journey. She got to choose forgiveness or revenge.
We thought that we were about to lip sync for the reward challenge, and we were going to vote who was going to lip sync. I was the only one on my team that knew the lyrics, and so they voted for me. Come to find out, we're being taken outside with morphine and told to choose forgiveness or revenge. I played it safe last year, so I chose revenge. Sorry, girls. If I had chose forgiveness, my entire tribe would have 1 fire token and I would have 3. But I have chosen revenge, and I got an immunity idol. It's only good for the first tribal council of the season, and then it changes to something else. So hopefully I won't have to use it tonight.
Because Ruby chose the revenge option, she received a mysterious unnamed advantage in the form of an idol she can opt to use only at the first tribal council of the game. Much like Jules, Ruby must decide to risk safety or hold on to it for something potentially better down the road. The first major alliances of the season formed during the first week. A top 7 alliance formed consisting of Sean, Royal, Alexandra, Colin, Cairo, Platinum, and Jules. But several members of this alliance felt uneasy. Would this alliance be able to last, or would they split apart? A second faction consisting of Ivory, Platinum, Perry, and Ruby named themselves the Secret Squad. It seemed the leader was Platinum, seeking to fulfill her plan of uplifting the newer performers with an alliance to bring them to the end of the game. Royal and Rala rejoined forces from their Season 2 alliance, putting them head-to-head against Ivory and Perry from the Secret Squad. Where would Dixon fall in this lineup? This week, our All-Stars were given their first 2 fire token tasks. They had to promote their photo shoots online, and the top performing player on each tribe would receive a fire token.
I received the fire token for my team for winning the social media challenge.
So I won a fire token this week because I was the top scorer in the social media challenge.
I won this week's social media challenge and I got a fire token.
Additionally, the judges ranked the contestants within their tribes based on their opening photo shoots. The top scoring model would also receive a fire token.
I also won the photo shoot on my team, so I got another extra fire token for that.
This week's fire token task was our photo shoot, and I won it for my tribe, so I got the fire token.
This week I received 1 fire token because I won the photo shoot challenge for my tribe. Woo!
This week's weekly advantage was the audience blocker. This year, the audience gets to cast a vote to send someone home. Whoever receives the most votes from the audience would get 1 vote against them at Tribal Council, but this advantage can be used to prevent them from casting a vote.
I do not want to bid on this week's weekly advantage. I do not think my tribe is going to be in the bottom. I'd be very shocked if we were.
Here's the thing. The audience loves me, and I don't think they would ever vote me out or want to cast a vote against me. So why would I want to block that vote? That vote is obviously going to be going to someone else. So no, I'm not bidding on this advantage. I'll be keeping my 2 tokens.
You know what? I'm gonna bid my fucking token. Who cares?
Jules was the only contestant to bid on this advantage, granting her the audience blocker advantage. This year, a locked 5-digit box was placed outside during confessionals. Each week, the audience is polled on their favorite contestant, earning them the title of Most Valuable Player, or MVP, and a fire token. Every MVP would receive a clue to this treasure chest, but its contents are unknown.
This week for the MVP box, girl, I don't got no clue what the combination is yet, so I'm just gonna go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it didn't work.
So I tried 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. We failed.
4, 9, 7, 5, 4. No.
This week, our contestants competed with their teams in the Battle of the Bands competition. Tribes had to share the spotlight with each other, making sure everyone has their moment in the performance to shine. They must also have a cohesive look and a wow factor. Judges would award bonus points to their favorite band member for each team, potentially boosting that person to immunity. The FauxFur tribe went first.
For Battle of the Bands, my team is doing a old person band. So we're just doing a normal rock band, but we're just super fucking old.
I'm so excited. It was kind of really hard to get there, but we're doing our Werther's Originals band. So we're going to be these old like groups, this little old folks back like rock and rollers back in their days. They were crazy, like big fame rock and rollers, okay? And we're going to like come out as old people, like we're way past our prime, you know? And it's gonna be like crazy, kooky, campy, cunty. It's so exciting.
In the beginning, God created the greatest rock band the world has ever known. And they've been partying together ever since. Grab your walker and your orthopedic shoes. The oldest rock band in the world is back one more time to rock your face off before they die! Please welcome to the stage, the Shady Acres Rest Home proudly presents Werther's Originals! What's up, Shady Acres? You damn kids better get out of our yard, cause we're about to rock this motherfucker! Let's go!
Looking out a dirty old window, outside the cars in the city go rushing by. I sit here alone and I wonder why. Friday night and everyone's moving. I can feel the heat, but it's soothing heading down. I search for the beat in its 3 down.
Drive went next.
So for our group challenge, we are going to do a churchy number, and we are very women of worship. We have a deacon with enormous diction. And then we're also, all of us are gonna like go through our individual numbers and keep like losing our faith, and we're getting further away from God and being sluts.
This week, our team is going to we're trying to be slutty nuns, but we have not escaped our nunhood yet, okay? So we're in this church choir, we're wearing our robes, and then we end up stripping into being a whore. We're just living our real fulfilled lives.
Good evening, Core. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. The Church of Glamour welcomes you. We invite you to join us in song this time with our Women of Worship chorus and their director, Deacon Norman. I will follow you. Follow you wherever he may go. And near him I always will be. For nothing can keep me away. He is my destiny. I will follow him. Ever since he touched my heart, I knew there is a devotion to thee, a mountain so high it can keep me away from these. She got married to a boy like you. She'd kick you out if she ever knew about all the things you told me that you do. Dirty, quarter. You know everyone is talking on the scene. I hear them whisper about the places that you clean and how you don't know how to keep your business clean. Mommy, love, I'm not
Mustache Tribe finished the night off.
The Mustache Tribe is doing a little summer camp feel. Think wet, hot American summer.
We are going to be a group of campers at summer camp, and we each, all 5 of us, have like an archetype that we're kind of playing into, and we're a camp band. So we got acoustic guitars, acoustic instruments, saxophone, and we're playing like rock music, and I think it's going to be really cute. So.
All right, Mustache campers, welcome to the Talent Night auditions.
That's right, and it's important that we don't have a repeat of last year's Battle of the Bands. Peter still has us locked in litigation because of the raccoon incident.
Campers, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hey George, it's me, Alexandra. And the only reason I'm even at this stupid camp is because my daddy got mad at me when I maxed out all of his credit cards.
Hey, I'm Colin, and I'm here to hump you up.
Hi, I am Judy, and I am here because Colin said if I didn't join his band, then I was a nerd, and I am not a nerd.
I'm Angel, and I'm here to rock your world.
My name is Ruby. I'm here because my freaking parents thought that my coven was a freaking lesbian cult.
Miss Soggy Bottom and I will be providing constructive feedback.
Great! Welcome to the stage, the Mustache Tribe. Remember to have fun with it, and for the love of God, please keep it PG. Hit it!
Straight amazing. I can't help all the hell that I'm raising. Stopping traffic like an ambulance, trying to get my hands in your one dope pants. Hey you, Skinner, t-shirt type, baby, need a ride. I'm the captain of this ship, so shut up and get inside. Come on, climb into my golden cockpit. Love you till you're seeing stars and stripes. Burning rubber on the southern highway. Gonna take you for a freedom ride. Get inside, thank you, man. Get inside my fucking gold Trans Am. Wham, wham, thank you, man. Get inside my fucking gold Trans Am. Your sweet ass mullet caught my eye. Now you got me jonesing for a mustache ride. $20 and a switchblade knife. American metal with the devil inside. Daisy Dukes showing off my ass, and when I walk past, give the boys whiplash. Hey you, Skinner, t-shirt type, baby, need a ride. I'm the captain of this ship, so shut up and get inside.
I don't know what a mustache ride is, but I don't think I approve of it.
All right, everybody, settle down, settle down. Let's keep this camp appropriate, folks. This isn't some open stage at a dive bar.
Okay, let's try this again.
Can't stay at home, can't stay in school. All folks say you poor little fool. Stay on the street, I'm the girl next door. I'm the fox you've been waiting for. Hello, Daddy. Hello, Mom. I'm in Jerry Bob. Hello, world.
Hold it, hold it. Highly inappropriate campers. Let's save the cherry bombs for 4th of July, please.
Mr. Jones, what on earth is a cherry bomb? There is just a little bit too much gyrating for me.
Okay, you guys got one more chance.
Step inside!
It was time for Tribal Council. 2 teams would be safe, with the overall winning team earning fire tokens for each of their members. Who would win immunity? Who would be safe? And who would be sending someone home?
If you participated in the pre-game reward challenge, please step forward. Not y'all don't remember. So every single year during our registration event, we have a pre-game reward challenge. Royal Disaster, Judy Good, and Greta Garbage competed to Zombie Boy by Lady Gaga. The winner will receive 20 bonus points added towards their overall score, which will add 20 points to their team. Are y'all ready to find out who won that reward challenge? The winner was, drumroll please, Royal Disaster. Congratulations, Royal Disaster. You received 20 points towards your score boosting glamour this evening. You guys can get back in line. Ladies and gentlemen, your winning tribe tonight. Drumroll please. The Mustache Tribe. Congratulations, Mustache Tribe. You are dismissed from the stage. That leaves FauxFur and Glamour. Will Glamour be able to beat FauxFur? Did those 20 points matter, or will they visit Tribal Council? Coming in second place tonight, safe from elimination. Drum roll, please. The FauxFur Tribe. Congratulations, FauxFur. You are safe from elimination tonight.
Glamour were declared the losers of the night and had to send someone home.
If my team loses tonight, it was originally gonna be Rala. But if we lose tonight, I think as long as Royal doesn't get immunity, she's gone.
My number one is Royal, absolutely. I love Royal. I know that in my previous confessionals, it didn't seem like I did, but that's my sister. And so I'm here to protect her and her to protect me.
I have a lot of respect for Royal and I have a lot of respect for Rala. We all work together really, really well because, you know, we've been there, done that. those two I love. Those two I'm keeping with me, at least until the very end.
Dixon he's in the power seat right now. We have no choice but to rely on Dixon. Either Dixon is gonna go with us, me and Royal, or Dixon is gonna go with Ivory and Perry. And we're really banking that he goes with us.
As per the rules of Drag Survivor, one of you is going to win individual immunity for being the highest score on your tribe. This again is determined by several factors. Your individual score from creative presentation, as I told you all before the game, the reward challenge, the audience vote, all of that can impact it. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to find out who is safe on the Glamour tribe? Your top scoring contestant, safe from elimination tonight, drum roll please. That's a shitty drum roll, come on. Royal Disaster. On the count of 3, you're going to reveal 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Run your mouth since this game even started, sister. You gotta be loud, you know you gotta come. Also, you weren't as tight before you, sorry.
Alright, Ivory, on the count of 3, you're gonna reveal your vote. 1, 2, 3, reveal. Ivory, do you have anything you want to say?
I am only told the truth this entire time. If people want to twist it, they can twist it.
Before we reveal the votes, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to use it, now would be the time to do so. I will now reveal the votes. First vote. Shut the fuck up. Budget. First vote. Rala Abdul. 1 vote, Rala. I apologize, guys. I did it slightly over. Don't yell at me. The second vote is the audience vote. Let me make that clear. That was my fuck up. The second vote was the audience vote. Next vote. Rala Abdul. That is 2 votes Rala, 1 vote Ivory. Next vote. Ivory Trade. 2 votes Rala, 2 votes Ivory. Next vote. The first person voted out of Drag Survivor All-Stars. Make some noise for Ivory Trade. Let's get a microphone for Ivory real fast as she exits this part of the competition. You can give it to us over. Where'd you go? Who has the microphone? Not you lost it. You failed this scene. Alright, Ivory, you were voted out first in Drag Survivor Season 4, and you were voted out first in Drag Survivor All-Stars. How do you feel?
Shit.
They got you, y'all.
They did. Here's the thing. There's a lot of liars in this competition. I am not one, despite what you believe. Dixon did say Royal's name first, just so you know. Rala also said my name and Dixon's name to Jules before anyone else. So, just because I'm sharing that information on the back sorry for sharing information, I guess.
Ivory Trade became the first person voted out of Drag Survivor All-Stars. But there was a twist.
You guys remember last year when I said I was going to do a little twist? This year on Drag Survivor, when you are voted out, you are not out of the game. Ivory Trade, you are going to Redemption Island. year on Drag Survivor All-Stars, our contestants that are voted out will go to Redemption Island. At a predetermined point of the competition, we will have a lip-sync smackdown to return to the Ivory Trade, you are the first person on Redemption Island. You are not eliminated yet. How does that make you feel?
Great!
I feel shit, but it's okay. You know, they played the game, they talked amongst themselves, and I'm glad that they figured it out for themselves because I probably was the biggest strategic threat on the tribe, so. Dixon was supposed to be a sure thing for us, and Rolla was always going to be the backup. So I kind of hate that Dixon listened to them because I was actually on his side. You know, I talked him into doing this game. I wanted to work with him. I would have sat next to Dixon at the end if I had my chance. I'm excited for Redemption Island. It sounds fun. Sounds like a good little time. I'm worried if they vote someone out like Cairo or something like that, because that's gonna make Redemption Island a little tight. But it's gonna be fun.
Ivory Trade was voted out of the competition and sent to Redemption Island. Would Glamour recover from this loss and escape the bottom next week? Or would they start a losing streak they can't recover from? In the overall race for the crown, we combine every judge's scores, including their bonus votes for their favorite band members, photo shoot scores, and bonus points. Jules, Colin, and Alexandra were the top 3 contestants in the overall lead. This year, contestants received bonus fire tokens for being the top scorer on their tribe, and for being the highest scoring contestant in the game that week. Jules, Colin, and Royal were the highest scoring contestant on their tribes, earning them a bonus token. Jules was the highest scoring contestant overall this week, earning them a bonus fire token.